Hello, my name is Sebastian and I make young entrepreneurs disciplined, confident, and productive. And today, I want to tell you, bro, about what are some things that I did that I have done to massively skyrocket my discipline and my confidence. And when you want to, you can go on the first link in the description and book a coaching call with me so that I can teach you my blueprint on discipline, productivity, and self-respect. Now, onto the video, bro. Let me tell you a story, right? So that you gain some more insight on how things used to be. So I used to think I was a disciplined and confident individual, right? But back in September 2023, my mom began to ask me to do some stuff for her, simple stuff, whatever, through the house, through the chores, and so on. And I said that I would help her. And guess what? I just either didn't pay attention or something, but I did not complete the promise. Constantly did not keep the promises to my mother. And it just starts getting weird. I mean, my mom says, "Look, what are you doing? This is so stupid. Why didn't you listen to me? You said you would do do this thing, but you did it completely wrong." And this happens over and over and over again over the course of I think a week or two, until it just gets so weird. Until my mom says, "No, we gotta talk when I get home." And I think, man, I messed up so bad and I was so ashamed, bro. I felt guilt and shame and all that because, man, I thought I was a disciplined, confident individual, on self-development, self-improvement. Turns out I was not really. And so, what happened after is that I thought, okay, I don't want my phone taken away because I still want to upload YouTube videos and still want to learn from YouTube, books, whatever. And thing is, I knew it was my fault, and it was a Sunday, and I was preparing to go to church. And I thought, okay, if there is someone that can help me, it's a guy named Wes Watson. Because I've been watching his videos, he's the pinnacle of discipline, and I just did not pay that much attention to him before. So I download some of his videos, and I just go to church and take notes as I listen to these videos. He literally begins changing my I literally pay attention. He changes my beliefs. He changes my worldview, my habits, my standards, right? And so I take all these golden nuggets, all these notes, and like, wow, this makes so much sense because I paid so much more attention. And so after that, as I went to church and then back home, I was just talking to God, with God, thinking, saying, "Man, I'm sorry, man. Please, God, forgive me. It's my fault. I know I will fix it." I said. And so back when I arrived home, apparently everything was fine because from what I remember, I still kept my phone. But from that day forward, pretty sure everything started to change. Everything. Wes taught me to keep my promises to myself and to others because that elevates discipline and trust. And also, you know how people have habit trackers? Before that period, bro, of that story, this is how mine used to look like, right? Just a bunch of days missed, as you can see. This is before this event, right? But then from that day forward, guess what happened? Boy, I started to tick boxes. Look at all this. Ticks, pretty much every box ticked. Do you see the massive difference? So what I started to do, basically, for you to understand, I got away from my history of losses and started creating a history of wins. Do you see the massive increase in consistency? Do you see? So many boxes that I did not take in the past. Look at all this. That's in the past before this event, right? Before the non-negotiable event. But then I adopted the non-negotiable mindset that Wes Watson taught me. And guess what? Consistency, confidence, discipline, productivity skyrocketed. So I started creating a history of wins, bro. That's what happened. And bro, I started to do runs in the morning. I started to tick every box, and within I think 1 to 3 days, I could not believe it. Like, how it's even possible? How is it even possible for someone to be able to feel this good? So much more self-respect, so much more discipline, so much more productivity, so much more excitement for life and obsession with my purpose and all that. It was massive. It was the great exposure. Let's call it that way. And it will happen for you too, bro, if you actually begin doing this. So what did I start doing? One, I started to keep my promises to myself and others. And by promise, I don't mean just saying, "Oh, I promise I'll do whatever, whatever." A promise is saying you will do something. You might say, "Oh, but it doesn't count if I say." It doesn't count as a promise if I don't say the word promise, like that I promise that whatever. No, it doesn't work that way, bro. You need to value your word. Otherwise, you don't build self-respect, you don't build discipline. You actually lose confidence and all that if you don't do the things you said you would. So, by keeping your promises, I mean actually doing what you said you would. Keeping your promises to yourself and others. Start doing that. Whatever you say you will do, bro. Actually go and do it. And be careful about what you say. Don't say stupid stuff, right? Say stuff you can actually do. So whatever you say you will do, just begin doing it and do that every day. Literally, take every box also in your make your habit tracker, not habit tracker, accountability journal like this. It doesn't need to be big because you also need to take it with you, so it will be more convenient to actually have it a bit small if you find one. So basically, what you do is on top you write the habits. On top you write the habits, and then on the side you write the dates, like this, like you can see, right? So that's what you do. And then if you don't have boxes, you basically get a ruler and a pencil and you draw vertical lines, and with the horizontal ones you have now boxes. Now for each and every date and the non-negotiable, because with these activities are non-negotiable, you don't negotiate with yourself. Oh, do I feel like doing it today or not? No, you do it no matter what. You do it no matter how you feel. And guess what? This will skyrocket your confidence. This will skyrocket it like you wouldn't believe. You need to hit that grand exposure. And even if you didn't have that much time to complete a habit, for example, you needed to meditate or to work out or to do whatever working task, do it for at least a bit so that you actually take that box. Because you think, oh, but does it count if it's not full time? We should be full time. You should be doing all those activities fully, for the time you scheduled. But if you didn't manage to do it for at least a bit, you don't want to miss the boxes. Because when you miss the boxes, guess what happens? You lose confidence because you lose self-trust. And so when you start ticking those boxes, eventually you start having more time. Eventually you start operating better, and your confidence skyrockets. Your productivity skyrockets. Your discipline skyrockets because you don't want to be at that low place anymore. So you will go and tick the box. Do you understand? So basically, you level up your standards, your identity, your discipline, confidence, consistency, productivity, self-respect, and do whatever you said you would. Do all these hopefully forever, and you'll see that if you don't break these for like 3 days straight, of course, don't ever break them, but don't ever break your word. Don't ever uh, mess up on this, right? If you do, it's not the end of the world. You just begin again. But basically, don't break any of them, and within like 3 days maybe, or 1 to 3 days, you will see such a level of exposure like you wouldn't believe. you'll see how your confidence skyrockets, how your discipline skyrockets. It shoots up in the air because this is so powerful. You have literally visual proof that you start changing into better. You have visual proof that you are worthy of feeling confident. Do you get it? Because confidence is not just, oh, everybody should just get it. Confidence is earned, okay? And so, yeah, no problem. Just do this. If you want to be able to talk easily to any person in public, guys, girls, even be in front of a camera on your phone, online or TV, because I've done that too. This helps massively. It's incredible. And so just do this, bro. You have 2 action steps from me today to do. And not just today, but right now after this video. You gotta start giving yourself promises saying you will do whatever and actually going and completing that, right? Now, generally it should not be just simple stuff. For example, you wake up in the morning and don't just say that you will do the laundry or whatever, but you actually work in tasks towards your goals, right? And you just do that and you make sure you can actually complete them, right? And you remember them to not forget them. And also make your accountability journal, right? In the way that I said it, with the non-negotiables or the dates, the boxes, and you just take them if you do the activity, and you gotta force yourself to do the activity even for a bit, and you complete the box. Your confidence will skyrocket. Just hit every box, hit every promise, and I promise you, this will change your life. This will change your life like it did for me. I've been doing this for months, bro. That was in September, right? When I told you that story. Right now it's basically July 2024. So we're how many months into this, man? September is like the 9th month, right? So it was the ninth month of 2023. Right now is the 7th month of 2024. Massive. So we're going towards a year of me actually doing these because it's so powerful. Now, if you want to have an even deeper blueprint for becoming disciplined, confident, consistent, productive, having self-respect, hit me up. Let's have a coaching call and I can teach you my blueprint on self-mastery that I found that helped me massively. And remember, we're limitless because we never peak if we so choose to. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.